Hey guys, it's Ren, and this is officially my second video-ish of this channel. In my last video, which was my introduction, I mentioned that I am deadly allergic to spicy food, which isn't entirely true. So today I wanted to explain to you all what I meant by that. Ever since I can remember, I've always disliked spicy food, and since I'm Puerto Rican and I live in a Hispanic household, we live for our spices. But I personally cannot stand the smell nor the taste of spicy food. And I honestly don't know why. And at this point, I think it just plays a role in genes because my dad also can't stand spicy food, while my mom and my sister love it. So you would think we run into potential problems with that, right? And the answer is no. Actually, we don't. I mostly run into those problems outside of my house. So I'm going to tell you all the stories about how people reacted to me not liking spicy food and why I say I'm allergic now. In the third grade, during lunch, we had two vending machines in front of the cafeteria. Kids would use a few dollars their parents gave them to buy their favorite chips, drinks, from there if they didn't want the school's lunch, and let's be real, who does? But my mom would pack my lunches for me, and I either had a classic ham and cheese sandwich or a classic peanut butter jelly sandwich. Normal trips, normal drinks, simple lunch. But my friend, my peers would see my lunch and assume I was still hungry for some reason. Hey, do you want some chips? No thanks, I don't like spicy food. What? Aren't you Hispanic? You're supposed to like spicy food. No, that's not really how that works. Smell it. What, you don't like the smell? Just eat one here. No, I said I don't want any. So I snatched the chips out of her hands, walked all the way to the trash can while she followed me, whining for her chips back, and threw them out. And then they started acting all sensitive, saying, "Oh my gosh, why would you do that? I was just joking." And the famous, "I'm telling." And not gonna lie, when I heard them say that, I was a little taken back. But at the same time, no one saw me throw her chips out. And they never checked the cameras unless it was about a fight, and I honestly felt like I had every right to throw her chips away. I told her I didn't like it, she tested my patience with it, so I acted accordingly. Now, listen, I know I sound like a bully, and that probably was very much bully behavior, but I was in the third grade, guys. Please cut me some slack. I apologize, but I was really upset. And when she told one of the staff members what happened, the staff came up to me and asked, "Did you throw her chips away?" No. Oh, okay. I'm not kidding, by the way, they believed me. And I don't know why. My classmate was fuming for a week and she didn't talk to me, which I didn't care because I didn't like her anyway. Now, this next story was with my ex's mother, who will not be named, just the reason why I say I'm allergic. So one time I went over to my boyfriend's, at the time, house, and we were chilling in his living room, bouncing from movie to movie, taking turns sharing what type of movie genres we liked. His mom got out of her room to tell us that she was gonna cook, and I was excited because I was hungry and she was making us burgers, my favorite. However, when she put the plate in front of us, my boyfriend at the time noticed something was wrong with the burgers, lifted the bun, and in a state of shock, yelled, "Don't eat it." And as I took a huge bite, I slowly looked at him and said, "Why?" He slowly grabbed the burger from my hands, lifted the burger bun, and said, "It has the spicy sauce in it." I just froze and stared at the burger while also slowly chewing the piece in my mouth. He gave me a napkin and told me to spit it out and throw it in the trash, so I did. And I looked at the rest of the plate, and there was 4 burgers on there, 2 for both of us. And he got really upset at his mom for not taking into account that I cannot have spicy food. And I was trying to reassure him that I was fine and I feel okay, but he was not having it. We both checked all the burgers, but they all had sauce on it, and my boyfriend at the time felt really bad and kept apologizing to me about what just happened. And I told him not to sweat it and that I'd probably eat something when I get home or something. But I was okay. But he still felt super upset. I told him that he could eat the burgers by himself because I didn't want them to go to waste. And I knew he liked spicy food. But yeah, so full disclosure on why I say I'm allergic. His mom didn't believe me when I said that I didn't like spicy food. And I noticed not a lot of people do believe me. So I just started telling people that I'm allergic. And yeah, sometimes they freak out and ask questions, but I tell them it's nothing serious. It's just that my body physically rejects the food altogether. So yeah, I literally projectile vomit. every time I eat anything with the slightest hint of spice in it. And yes, I could eat foods with salt in it, okay? I'm not that crazy. This last story happened my junior year of high school. I was sitting in math class with absolutely nothing to do because our teacher wanted us to have a chill Friday. And my classmate brought out some pretzels that his mom made and asked the table, "Does anybody want these pretzels?" Because I don't. And I assumed they were like normal pretzels, and I was hungry, so I was like, "Sure." And he said, "Here you go. My mom prepared it, but I don't want them." And as I took a bite and enjoying my pretzels, I realized a burning sensation in my mouth. So I asked him, what was inside the pretzels? And he said, "I don't know. My mom made them. I don't know what she put in it." And in that moment is when I realized I had just dug my own grave. And you're probably asking yourself, well, why would you take food from someone else anyway? You don't know what they put in it. And you're right, I have zero excuse for taking those pretzels. I was just really hungry and not thinking straight at all. So after I had just opened my own coffin, I reluctantly asked my math teacher if I could go to the bathroom because I felt like I was going to throw up. And she freaked out and told me to go fast, and I went and I threw up, and it wasn't cool. The pretzels were good though. So yeah, and cards again. I didn't even share about the first time I threw up after my mouth was burning from spicy food Wendy's had. That was crazy. And also the first time I wanted to throw up because of spicy food. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. That would really help me push this channel further out to people who also enjoy things like this as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.